What if I told you that October is not the end of gardening season, but actually the secret beginning of one of the most rewarding times to plant? Most people think fall means putting away their tools and saying goodbye to fresh vegetables, herbs, and flowers. But here's the surprising truth. October can be the month that sets you up for an amazing harvest and a garden more beautiful than you've ever imagined. Now let me ask you this. Have you ever wondered why some gardeners always seem to have thriving crops even when the weather cools down, while others struggle to keep anything alive? There's one key reason, and I'll reveal it as we go along. But first, you need to see just how powerful October planting can be. In this video, we're going to explore the 30 best crops to plant in October, including vegetables, herbs, and flowers. These aren't random choices. They're carefully selected crops that love cooler weather and actually perform better when most people have already given up on gardening. And here's something else. If you're a beginner, October is your golden opportunity. Why? Cooler weather means fewer pests, less watering stress, and a better chance for your plants to establish strong roots. It's like nature is giving you a head start. But here's the twist. Most beginners miss one simple step in October that makes all the difference between success and failure. Don't worry, I'll share exactly what that step is in just a bit. Stay with me because you don't want to miss it. When most people think of gardening, they picture spring or early summer. But here's the surprising twist. October is actually one of the most powerful months to grow vegetables, herbs, and flowers. Why? Because nature is working in your favor in ways you may not realize. Let's break it down. Cooler temperatures mean your plants won't struggle under extreme heat. That means less stress, stronger roots, and a smoother start. And here's something most beginners overlook. Many of the best fall crops taste sweeter when grown in cooler weather. Imagine crisp lettuce, tender spinach, or carrots that develop a natural sweetness simply because they love October's chill. But that's not all. October's soil still holds summer's warmth, which gives seeds the perfect environment to sprout quickly. At the same time, the cooler air above ground keeps your plants safe from drying out too fast. It's the perfect balance. And let's not forget pests. In spring and summer, they're everywhere. But in October, many of them disappear, giving you a natural advantage. So, if you thought gardening season was over, think again. October might just be the secret month that brings you the most beautiful and productive fall garden yet. Now let's dive into the part you've been waiting for, the vegetables. If you're wondering what to plant in October, this is where your fall garden really begins to shine. And trust me, the list is packed with crops that not only survive October weather, but actually thrive in it. Let's start with leafy greens. Spinach, lettuce, kale, and Swiss chard are like superheroes of the fall garden. Why? Because cooler temperatures make them sweeter and crisper. If you've ever tasted lettuce from a hot summer garden, you know it can get bitter. But in October, these greens develop a flavor that's so much better. Beginners love them too, because they grow quickly and don't need a lot of fuss. Now, here's a vegetable that surprises many new gardeners: carrots. Did you know carrots actually become sweeter after a light frost? That's right, the cold turns their starch into sugar. So planting carrots in October can give you that crunchy, candy-like taste nature creates on its own. Imagine pulling up bright orange roots in late fall, sweeter than anything from the grocery store. And we can't forget radishes. If patience isn't your strong point, radishes are your best friend. They can mature in as little as 3 weeks, which means you'll be harvesting before the month is even over. That quick success keeps motivation high, especially for beginners. Next up, garlic and onions. Planting them in October might feel strange since you won't harvest until next year. But here's the trick: they establish strong roots before winter, So when spring arrives, they shoot up with unstoppable energy. Think of October planting as an investment that pays off big time later. Don't skip broccoli and cauliflower either. These cool season champions actually struggle in the heat of summer, but love the crisp air of fall. October gives them the head start they need to form big, healthy heads before winter really sets in. Now here's a quick tip that many beginners miss. Mixing vegetables with different maturity times keeps your harvest exciting. Fast growers like radishes, medium growers like lettuce, and longer crops like garlic, all planted together, mean your fall garden keeps giving and never feels empty. And remember, these are just the first set of crops from our list of the 30 best crops to plant in October for an amazing fall harvest. We still have herbs and flowers coming up. Before we jump into the herbs, let me stop you with a quick question. What's the one mistake almost every beginner makes in October gardening? It's not forgetting to water, and it's not about planting late. The answer is connected to something we're about to cover, so stay with me. Now, let's talk about herbs. If you want fast results and year-round flavor in your kitchen, October is a golden month to plant them. Herbs don't just bring fragrance and beauty to your garden, they also save you money at the grocery store. Start with cilantro and parsley. These herbs love cool weather and grow even better in October than they do in summer. Many gardeners are shocked at how lush and green they become when the temperatures drop. Another winner is chives. They're hardy, low maintenance, and once established, they'll keep coming back every year. That means one simple October planting can reward you for seasons to come. And here's a herb that many overlook in the fall dill. Plant it now and you'll enjoy fresh sprigs for soups and pickling long after others think gardening season is over. Here's where it gets interesting. Growing herbs in October isn't just about flavor. It's about making your garden productive, diverse, and beautiful. In fact, there's one secret way herbs protect your vegetables that we'll uncover later in the video. So don't miss it, because that simple trick can transform your fall garden completely. Let me ask you something. What's the one thing that makes a fall garden unforgettable? It's not just the vegetables, and it's not only the herbs. The real magic happens when your garden bursts with color. And here's the shocking part. Most gardeners skip this step, which is why their October gardens feel plain and empty. Don't make that mistake. Flowers in October aren't just about beauty. They also play a powerful role in protecting your vegetables and herbs. How? Certain flowers attract pollinators and beneficial insects that keep pests away naturally. Imagine a garden that's not only colorful, but also healthier, without extra sprays or chemicals. One of the best choices is pansies. They thrive in cooler weather, and their cheerful blooms bring instant color. Next, consider calendula. This flower doesn't just brighten your garden, its petals are even edible, adding beauty to your meals. And here's a secret: many beginners don't realize snapdragons and violas are incredibly tough. Plant them in October, and you'll enjoy blooms that can last well into winter in many areas. That's months of beauty from one planting. Adding flowers alongside the 30 best crops to plant in October makes your fall garden not just productive, but also a place you'll love spending time in. So, if you thought flowers were optional, think again. They might just be the missing piece that turns your fall garden from good to absolutely amazing. Now, before you rush out to plant all these vegetables, herbs, and flowers, let's slow down for a second. Because here's the truth: many beginners plant in October, but still don't get the results they hope for. Why? It usually comes down to a few common mistakes. The first big mistake is planting too late. October is a fantastic month for gardening, but timing is everything. If you wait until the ground gets too cold, seeds struggle to germinate, and young plants never get the strong start they need. Another mistake is ignoring soil preparation. Beginners often throw seeds into the ground without enriching the soil. But in October, healthy soil matters more than ever because your plants need to establish roots quickly before winter. Adding compost or organic matter can make all the difference. And here's one mistake almost no one talks about: planting only vegetables and ignoring flowers or herbs. Remember, a successful fall garden is balanced. Flowers attract pollinators, herbs deter pests, and together they protect your vegetables. Skipping them weakens your whole garden ecosystem. So, if you truly want the 30 best crops to plant in October for an amazing fall harvest to reach their full potential, avoid these mistakes. Plant on time, prepare your soil, and mix vegetables with herbs and flowers for a garden that thrives. So now you've seen the full picture of the 30 best crops to plant in October, from vegetables to herbs to flowers. But before we wrap up, let me give you a few final tips that can make your fall garden not just good, but truly amazing. First, always think about diversity. Don't plant only one type of crop. Mix fast-growing vegetables like radishes with long-term ones like garlic. Add in herbs for flavor and flowers for color and protection. This balance is what creates a productive, healthy garden. Second, keep your watering consistent. Cooler weather often tricks gardeners into thinking plants don't need as much care. But young crops still need steady moisture to establish strong roots. A simple routine of checking your soil every few days can prevent problems before they start. And finally, remember that gardening in October is about patience and planning. Some crops will reward you in just a few weeks, while others, like garlic, will surprise you months later. Think of it as investing in the future of your garden. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these crops are you most excited to plant this October? Drop your answer in the comments below. I read every single one. And if this video helped you, make sure to hit that like button, share it with a fellow gardener, and subscribe for more beginner-friendly tips. Together, we'll keep building gardens that are beautiful, productive, and inspiring all year round.